Hi, I'm Trel Dee. I'm a creative from Cowessess First Nation, and today I got a call from Cowessess Chronicles to do this interview with you guys, or Q&A or whatever. And I'm gonna sit down. And yeah, so we're just answering a couple questions today. You know, just to like let people know. Just to let people know what's going on and if they're ever interested in checking out my stuff. So they gave me these questions to ask. They're not going to ask me them. Now I got to read them in these cards. And yeah. Okay. Do you plan on running for chief and council when you're older? No, absolutely not. I think this is like some kind of like life trap where you believe you want to do it, but when you do it, it's just not what you wanted it. It's just a trap, I think, and yeah, it's a life trap. I don't want to do it. Are you aware there are people with the last name similar to your stage name, Trel Dee? Yes, and I don't care about them. I don't care that their name is similar to Trel Dee. I don't really know them, so therefore I don't have to care. And I'm just watching the window. And if they have a problem, it's just their fault. They brought it upon themselves. So if your name's similar to Trel Dee and you're annoyed by that, that's just your doing. Don't mind. Just pay no mind. What are you working on now, and what should we expect? You should expect something something truthful from me, something from my point of view. I'm not going to be wicked virtue signaling on this one. It's just going to be like something funny, like say bladder infection or something funny, something to like relate to, and not necessarily things about the Rez, but just about like everyday life. And this place is spooky. I don't know why Cowessess Chronicles chose this place to do this interview, but yeah, just expect something funny and relatable, and I wanted to make something you can jog to, like, because that's what I listen to, but I have no idea what the hell this is going to be, and I say that because I don't want to control what it's going to be. It's just going to be something natural, organic, and hopefully, yeah. Will there be another Rez Bros project? Maybe. I don't know, maybe. It all depends on if all the other bros are down. We haven't really spoke that much. I still talk to Drayden. He's the only one I pretty much talk to. I think the closest thing we'll ever get to another Rez Bros project is something where I make the beats and Drayden does the rhymes. I'm not really in contact with the other Rez Bros right now. It's just how it is. But if Drayden's involved, I'll totally be down for it, because yeah, he's down for it too. What's your relationship with Cowessess like? I try my best to be unnoticed, but every time I'm always noticed when I don't want to be. And that's just been how it is for the last, say, 10 years. And they try to know me, but they don't really know me. And they just treat me like a fucking cartoon character sometimes. Like, I watch too many fucking shows, you know? So, that's annoying. But I know I'm not the only one that's like that, so. Why do you always mention a Cowessess Illuminati? It's just an inside joke me and my cousin started. Brian, if you're watching this, sorry I don't talk to you. I like you, it's just your life is just you, and you don't want a Tyrell in your life right now, so that's how it is. But besides that, we laugh about how people, we like to pretend that like people just fucking stage shit on here, on this reserve, and like just make sure it fucking goes with a certain flow. That's why we make fun of Cowessess Illuminati, and it's just an inside joke, and it seems like everyone's just getting pissed off at it every time one of us like brings it up. That's why we bring it up, because it's fucking true. It's real. There's a fucking Illuminati on every reserve. It's so obvious. Are hacks and copycatters the same thing? Why would you ask me that? Are hacks and copycatters the same thing? Like, are you saying I'm a fucking hack and a copycatter? Cowessess Illuminati. That's Cowessess Illuminati right there. I'm not fucking answering that. That's a stupid question, and I did not sign up for questions like that. I'm not a hack. I'm original. Why is the mix on Rumpus Room so bad? It's because we recorded it on the voice memos app on an iPhone 6, and those voice memos were only meant to be listened to with a half volume. If you turn it all the way up, it just hurts your ears, and that's only on 4 tracks. The other 4 tracks was recorded on a microphone, this fucking YouTuber mic, and blue something like a I forget. It's like there weren't even good microphones. Only like say 1 track doesn't have that problem, but one day the mix will be good. It can be fixed. It's possible. What are your thoughts on Pow Wows currently? Pow Wows are gonna get more consumer-like, and the more natives are gonna grow out into like say public stuff, and like the more natives get into more like say like out there, you know, like more known. Pow Wows are gonna get more like money orientated, like say like it's just gonna be used as some kind of like cash in. Not saying it already is, but it's gonna become more of a cash in somehow because of how natives are getting more into like the business and say the more like the spotlight part of public and society in North America. So they're gonna be ripoffs one day. How come you don't attend more community gatherings on Cowessess and other reserves? Every time you go to like some kind of powwow or whatever and nobody knows you, you're bound to get some kind of like fucking zap or beam zapped at you for like anxiety trap or something. And it's not you. It's someone not wanting you there. That shit's real. And if you ever go somewhere and you don't want to be there, like you're just it's gonna fucking feel uncomfortable. It's gonna fucking feel uncomfortable. Shout out to Patrice O'Neill for pointing that out. That shit's real. It's fucking real. What do you see in the future of Cowessess? Same as the Pow Wows. The more things change, the more they stay the same. And that's going to be very relevant to like a lot of reserves, like in the future. It's going to get more, like imagine like a fucking Walmart ripoff on the Rez. Like that's the future of the Rez right there. Rip off Walmarts, rip off stores. Just like reserves really want to be cities. And the more they become cities, the more they become a shittier to deal with reserve. And that's pretty much the future of every reserve. Maybe. And it's all due to like the self-governments and how the self-governance or whatever the fuck that word is. It's like, just wants it to be like a city. It shouldn't be like a city. But we're heading there anyway. Who is your favorite Rez artist at the moment? It has to be Caden. You know, Caden from Rez Bros. I blocked him on Instagram, but I still go on his fucking profile to look at his art. It is what it is. You know, our relationship is estranged, but I'm still a fan. And I always will be a fan. He's a talented dude. What happened to Josh's Room EP? Oh, those who are on Josh's Room EP just weren't really down for it. They didn't really want to do it. And I can understand, you know, it's kind of like a weird concept the way Rumpus Room was. It's like an all natural type thing, and it's really hard to gain that when they know like this shit has to be like organic. It's really hard to pull that off when it's very apparent when you have to do that. And so they weren't really into it, and I don't think they got it. They didn't really get it. It's okay. It's fine. If you were to leave a message for the current Chief of Cowessess, what would it be? Stop trying to steal my ideas. I know you want my ideas. I'm not going to give them to you. My ideas are mine, and you're not going to get them, okay? Stop trying, please. Who has been your favorite collaborator so far in your creative endeavors? The Shane O videos on my YouTube channel have always been criminally underrated. They're really good videos, and Shane really holds his ground in those videos. They're really good. We only made 2 videos, but they're good. They're funny. And my favorite collaborator, Shane is like my underrated collaborator. You know, the one you should check out. But like the best one is obviously with Rumpus Room. It's just a lightning in a bottle, pretty much. Pure intentions though, and it is what it is. You know, I can't really see pulling that shit off again. It's just like a one-time thing, really. So yeah, Rumpus Room. Okay, I'm done now. So okay, yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm Trel Dee. Stay tuned for more art and whatnot. And thanks again for Cowessess Chronicles for giving me this opportunity to like clear some things and answer a couple questions. It's just like I really appreciate it after all the fuss we've been through. Well, I've been through with the Reserve, but it ain't no big deal. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Okay. I can go now? Okay, what do I do with these? This is fucking dirty.